Hey guys, what is up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about movesets for our boy Stakataka. Now, Stakataka has kind of become the mascot of the channel. As you can see, I really like using it in doubles. I've got some videos about it. I got a whole team built around it. It's a really good Pokemon. It's one of my favorites of the Pokemon that came back in the Crown Tundra. So, without further ado, oh yes, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button. Helps you stay connected to the channel, stay updated on my latest content. I put a lot of work into my videos, and my reach isn't as good as I hope it is. So I'm always looking to grow the channel. So yeah, if you like my content, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, first let's talk about Stakataka. All right, so Stakataka, basically, let's look at these base stats. 61 hit points. That doesn't seem so good. Base 131 attack. That's really good. 211 defense. That is absolutely nutty. 53 special attack. Don't even use it, that's useless. Be cool if they move some of those points into its special defense, or to its hit points. Either of those would be nice, but nah. Say if it had like 23 special attack, and it had 30 more base points moving to its special defense or hit points, that'd be pretty cool. And 13 base speed. So, this thing adores Trick Room. It can set it itself. It can not set it itself and have a teammate set it up for it. Either or, Stakataka loves Trick Room. So, my first moveset here, basically, with you pair it with a Gmax Rillaboom, because why would you use normal Rillaboom? What you want to do here kinda is set the grassy terrain for yourself, because Stakataka doesn't have any good forms of recovery, except for leftovers. So grassy terrain will provide that for it at least a little bit. You can fake out with Rillaboom first turn. You can set up an iron defense with Stakataka, and now your body presses they're like the heaviest hitting body presses in the game. Like, people use body press Corviknight. It's got like 105 base defense. I don't know right off the top of my head. Skarmory, not even close. Glastrier I've seen, Metagross I've seen, nothing comes close to Stakataka's defense stat. So, setting up the iron defenses, now your body press is hitting really hard, high horsepower. If you Dynamax this thing, turns into Max Quake, and that boosts your special defense up to something respectable. And your Iron Head, when you Max this thing, turns into Steel Spike. So, there are other options you can run on Stakataka instead of Iron Head. Gyro Ball. Just Gyro Ball is inconsistent. If you're attacking something that's also slow, like a Glastrier, it's not going to do that much damage. And you'll probably be proccing its weakness policy, and it's going to kill you with a Quake or a Knuckle, so it's not ideal. That's why I like Iron Head, more consistent damage that doesn't rely on my opponent's speed stat, or Heavy Slam. But that's also determined by your opponent's weight class. So Iron Head, it's the most consistent, and that's why it's my favorite steel attack. And that's if you watch any of my Stakataka battle videos, now you know why I have Iron Head on this thing instead of those moves. Yeah. Gmax Rillaboom can't set its own Trick Room, but for Stakataka, but Dusclops can. So if you want to run this kind of Stakataka with the Dusclops, go right ahead. Next up for this Stakataka is one that I've been using quite a bit. Yeah? Okay, I'll make you some in a bit. So this Stakataka, weakness policy, pair it with aforementioned Dusclops. I usually leave the fake out users such as Incineroar, because it's got Intimidate, or something with Follow Me, so Dusclops always gets Trick Room off unless there's in prison or something. Then I'll have to alter my strategy a little bit. But I do that with Dusclops. Stakataka comes in, I bulldoze, proc my weakness policy, make my speed even ridiculously lower. We'll talk about this 31 IVs into speed in a little bit. And I start smashing stuff and boosting my defenses at the same time. Now, I don't run an EV spread like this, but you totally can. This right here is my preferred EV spread. I don't have that there. I have like this. And now, we don't have full investment into attack, but this way, you're hitting 240 defense, and after a Steel Spike, it's 360. If you kill something with a Steel Spike, it gets Beast boosted, then you're at 480 defense. If you kill something with a Max Quake, your special defense goes even higher. That's why I like to have full investment into special defense. It's kind of weird, but it works. And Rock Slide, it's stab, rock move, spread damage, and it turns into Max Rock Ball, which sets weather and also kind of not really gives you a special defense boost. This is the EV spread I like to run on my Stakataka. If you want to copy it, go right ahead. And that is pretty much it for this Stakataka. This thing is absolutely nutty. You have to watch out for like other intimidators like Incineroar, but I'm not gonna lie, Stakataka likes to see Landorus on the other side. Landorus is gonna Earthquake you. It's not gonna do that much damage, honestly. Times 4 super effective, but you're maxed, and your defense is through the roof. You might have got a Steel Spike in already. You might have got 2 in. It's just, you'll most likely live an Earthquake unless it crits you, and then you just kill the Lando. So, okay, you can bring a Lando to counter Stakataka, but it's not gonna work, buddy. So that's why I like Stakataka quite a bit. It's an underrated Pokemon. Next up, not least, is a Stakataka that sets its own Trick Room. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about this EVs. The IVs and EVs and stuff. So, I run an Adamant one with, I run a Brave one. And that puts me at 29 speed with 31 IVs into speed. Now that's weird for a Trick Room sweeper. But this way, if I'm not in Trick Room, Stakataka outspeeds Dusclops. And when I am in Trick Room, Dusclops outspeeds it, and it can bulldoze it. And now Stakataka is the slowest thing on the field because it got bulldozed. And now it's sweeping stuff and doesn't need to worry about Glastrier. Because Glastrier, it's like, with its base speed, its minimum speed is 30. So Stakataka will always be slower than it, whether it has the Bulldoze proc or not. So Stakataka in Trick Room always outspeeds Glastrier, and that's why I have it set this way. And that's why I really like it. Okay, now last up but not least is stealth Trick Rooming Stakataka. So what you do with this thing, you send it out against something that doesn't really threaten you. Trick Room, Iron Defense up, Body Press, and now you smash stuff. And if you need to max, if you need some special defense, max this thing, get some max Quakes off, and now your special defense is really good. Your physical defense is through the roof, and you become unkillable once you get crit, or if your opponent just happens to somehow whittle you down. Like, no Pokemon's perfect, but Stakataka is pretty close. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, guys. What do you guys think? How do you guys like to run Stakataka? This is my favorite build right here. I don't know, I might change the EV spread up a little bit sometime, but this is what I like, and it's what I'm using. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.